In my last YouTube video that I posted, I talked about taking a brand new YouTube channel from scratch to 140K a year in just 365 days. I broke down a lot of the strategies that I used, the tactical strategies that I used, and I got so many questions in the comments about that video, about taking that channel from scratch to $140,000 a year in 365 days. Got so many questions. So I kind of wanted to go through a little bit more in depth on how I really did that with that YouTube channel. And by the way, I appreciate all the support on that video, not just the views and the likes and everything, but also, as what always comes with videos like that when talking about making money online, there's a ton of people that were in the comments saying, scammer, he's lying, he bought the channel, when my voice is literally on every single video since the inception of the channel. And a lot of you guys that I've never even spoken to before were, you had my back and you were like, no, Justin is the real deal. So I appreciate that a ton. And just to prove anybody who didn't see that video that I'm telling the truth, here is the revenue on this channel for the last 365 days. And if I move this over, you can even see the graph isn't actually there for the full 365 days. So it's actually a little bit less than 365 days that I've been earning on this channel. And I'll give you a refresh. You can see it's not inspect elemented. Hopefully it loads. There you go. So let's get into the actual value of this video. This is not going to be like every other YouTube video that's like how to grow on YouTube. Oh, you just use tags. You just have to have the right upload time and upload schedule. That's all BS. That's all nonsense. I'm going to give you the real shit in this video. Okay, I'm not going to give you the same old BS that every single other YouTuber that tells you how to grow on YouTube tells you. This is going to be the real shit in this video. So what I want to start out with is something that's super, super important. If you guys don't know, I have a coaching program and I get on onboarding calls with my clients. We do a one-on-one onboarding call and we do one-on-one calls every other week or monthly, depending on which package you purchase. And the number one thing that I need to shift people's beliefs about, because a lot of people think YouTube growth is about tactics and how do I choose these topics? How do I, have the right upload schedule? Those are such a common pattern of comments that I got on that video is how do you choose these topics? How do you make these thumbnails? Stuff like that. What you have to realize is that a lot of what's holding you back from your YouTube growth is your mindsets. I know it sounds so corny, it sounds so cliche, but it's the truth. I know you probably don't know much about me if you're watching this, but I had a YouTube channel. It was called Justin is Lost. And that channel was making me 10 to 15K a month. And I was really happy. I was on top of the world, to be honest with you. I was like 23 years old and I was just printing money with this YouTube channel, making way more than all my friends who went the college route, got 9 to 5s. And I'm just making money from my bedroom while working an IT job on the side, just printing money with a YouTube channel. It was pretty sick. But what I didn't realize is that's baby numbers. That's literally nothing in the grand scheme of things. And I didn't realize this until that channel actually got banned for no reason. I got the channel back a year later. The channel got banned for no reason. It was devastating. I ended up joining a coaching program, and I won't go too in depth in that, but basically being around all of these people inside of that coaching program, and they're making like 100K, 200K, 300K a month. And I'm just looking around in there. I'm like, they have kids who are 19 years old making 100K a month. They have people who are way less competent than me making 80K, 100K a month. I'm just looking around, and instead of I went from 10 to 15K a month is on top of the world to why the hell am I not making 60K a month right now today? Because there's kids way younger than me, way less competent than me who are doing that with ease. So why the hell am I not doing it? It doesn't make any sense. So you have to, that sort of mindset shift is so important. We'll talk about that a little bit later. But the first paradigm shift that you have to make is the upload schedule thing. And also all of your beliefs, right? I'm going to tie this back into YouTube in a second, but do an audit on every single belief that you have, because every belief that you have has been implanted in you by someone or some experience that you've had in the past, by teachers, by parents. The reason why I thought 10 to 15K was a lot of money is because that's been implanted inside of my brain or whenever, either by parents, by teachers, by experiences, whatever. That's not a thought. That's not a limit that I placed on myself from birth. I learned that. You learn the habit of brushing your teeth every day, the belief that you should brush your teeth twice a day. Should you actually do it? Audit that belief. Yeah, you probably should for the health of your teeth. You probably should do it. Should you actually think 10 to 15K is a lot of money? No, you probably shouldn't. It doesn't serve you, so why the hell would you do it? But the most important belief that you need to audit is every single person that jumps on the one-on-one call with me, they're like, how many videos should I post a week? And I'm just like, hold on, stop right there. Why are you asking how many videos you should post and you're using a week every single time? It's because all these other idiot YouTube gurus out there are like, you need to post one video a week, one video a week, one video a week. It's so stupid. You need to start thinking of how many uploads per day. And I'm not talking about shorts, I'm talking about long form uploads. And you're probably thinking, Justin, I don't have the time for that. I'm not telling you that you need to spend 8 hours a day making a YouTube video. I'm telling you that if you're not able to post a video a day, you're in the wrong niche, and you need to hop niches into a niche where you can upload 1 video a day. And that niche, the only niche that's not like, it's not that the only niche that's like that is the one that I showed you on that Justin Reloaded channel where it's in the politics commentary niche. If you go in the politics commentary niche, you're probably going to fail because literally everybody's doing that right now, because I posted that video and I have a coaching program with a bunch of people inside who are seeing me crushing in that niche, and I've kind of taken over that niche. And now they're all trying to do that same thing. If you do that, you're probably going to fail because everybody else is trying to do that. There's a lot of other niches where you can do that in though. It's so easy, dude. I post 2 videos a day on that channel and about 3 to 4 other channels, and it takes me 30 minutes to an hour a day. Now, that's for Justin Reloaded, because on the other channels, I don't do anything. I don't do the commentary. I don't do the topic selection. I don't do the thumbnails. I just kind of oversee the entire operation. But for Justin Reloaded, I'm doing basically everything to kind of prove the point as like an experiment. And it takes me 30 minutes a day, 30 to 45 max. You can do that with a 9-to-5 job very, very easily. You just have to get in the right niche. So it's not like, well, Justin, I don't have the time for that. You're in the wrong niche then. You need to shift your paradigm from how many videos per week am I uploading to how many videos per day am I uploading. Okay? Stop thinking of everything in how many per week. That belief has been implanted in you by all these other idiot gurus out there that don't get any actual results. Go look at my client results on Instagram. Nobody gets results like me. I have a way smaller following. I have way less clients than these people, and I get way more results. There's a reason for that, because I give real advice, not this other BS that I'm going to talk about a little bit later, why you shouldn't believe that stuff. So shift these paradigms. Shift how much you think is a lot of money, how much you think is a lot of uploads. Stop thinking in terms of a week. Start thinking in terms of daily. How many uploads am I doing a day? And like I said, you don't have to kill yourself by working 12 hours a day and working a 9-to-5. You can just shift niches and get in one that actually allows you to post that many videos every single day. That's number 1. There's so many beliefs that you have that are holding you back on YouTube. Number 2, you are motivated to eat due to lack of food. You're motivated to become a millionaire due to lack of not being a millionaire, or lack of being a billionaire. You need to have that feeling of lack. A lot of you are not succeeding on YouTube because you're too comfortable in your current position. You're working a 9-to-5 job, you're making 5, 6, 7K a month, whatever, and you're too comfortable. You're not feeling lack. You're not poor. Some of you might be poor, but you still don't feel lack enough. How do you start to feel that lack? And that's kind of what I talked about earlier, where I joined this coaching program having no idea that I was such a small fish. Not only was I a small fish in a large pond, I was a small fish in a small pond. I was tiny. And I didn't know that. And you probably don't know that either, because you're comfortable. Your family's telling you that you're doing great job, dude. You got this 9-to-5 job. You're crushing it. But inside of you, deep down inside, you're like, nah, there's something more than this. But you don't feel that lack. You're too comfortable. You need to get around other people who are doing much, much better than you so that you start to feel that lack. Because there's only one of 2 ways to do it. You either actually experience the lack, so cut off all your other income sources, which might not be the smartest idea without having another income source, or you get around people who are actually more successful than you doing the thing that you're actually trying to do and doing it at a very high level. And then you just look around you and you're like, why the hell am I not doing that? I'm smarter than that guy. I'm more competent. Maybe you think that by watching these videos right here, we're like, how the hell is just Justin guy doing that? I'm way more competent and way smarter than him. That's what you need to feel, but constantly throughout the day. You need to be constantly having conversations with these people. And it's so easy, dude. These online communities, they're a cheat code. You don't have to go out and actually accidentally run into one of these people who are millionaires. You can go seek them out on YouTube, on Twitter, on Instagram. They're all over the place, dude. It's pretty sick, but you need to inundate yourself inside of these communities, inside of these groups, so you start to feel that feeling of lack. Once again, you're motivated to eat due to lack of food. You're motivated to become a millionaire due to lack of being a millionaire or lack of money. You need to have that feeling of lack, or else you're not going to be motivated to do the thing. Number 3, stop listening to BS YouTube advice. These people that tell you that tags or upload schedule are the key, or the worst one out of all of them, the people that push, the YouTube automation stuff. YouTube automation works. It works 100%. I have automated channels like I just described. But there's certain people out there that will sell you the dream. And I'm probably not even talking about who you think I'm talking about. I'm good friends with a lot of these people. The ones that actually get good results for people. There's a ton of people out there that do not get good results because how they do it is they're in the red, right? They're spending a ton of money to get views on their channel, but they're not profitable on these channels. They make their profit with the screenshots that they post on Instagram, and then they sell courses, and that's how they make their profit. People are not profitable on YouTube. They're selling you this faceless YouTube automation dream. Once again, it works, just not how they're selling it to you. You have to actually master this stuff. That's why my program is heavily focused on you doing everything yourself at first, and then you master everything, and then you outsource everything. Because a lot of these people sell you the dream where you can just join and then they just set you up with freelancers. You don't have to literally know how to do anything. You don't know how to make a thumbnail, or at least a good one. You don't know what makes a good title. You don't know the science behind forcing people to click subconsciously. You don't know any of this stuff that I have mastered over the last decade. And that's what I teach inside of mine. And then you go and hire these freelancers. Not only did you pay money to get inside the program, and now you're burning money on these freelancers that suck at their job, and you don't even know they suck at their job because you were never good at it in the first place. And now you're just burning money, and you don't know why you're burning money because you never got good at the first place. You never got good. You never mastered the thing in the first place. You need to first achieve mastery and then outsource. It doesn't work the other way around. It's really dumb to even think that it works the other way around, but I understand why people get tricked into it, because they're really good at tricking people. They're really good. Like I said, they go into the red on these channels, they show you the screenshots of the revenue and the view count. What you don't realize is they put more money into it than they actually got out. But now they're making profit on the courses on the back end. So stop buying into all the other BS. Not only just that, but also tags. Dude, I don't even put tags in my YouTube videos. I haven't done that in 3-4 years. That stuff doesn't work anymore. Coming from YouTube themselves, it doesn't work. It doesn't matter anymore. Upload schedule doesn't matter. I post videos at all times of day and all times of night, and I don't see any correlation with view counts. I'm not saying go out of your way to post when people aren't online, but there's so many people on earth. There's so many people on YouTube. No matter what time of day you post, there's going to be enough people online to actually view your video. I promise. And then like all the other YouTube advice out there, like, people just don't even know what the meta actually is, what the most effective tactics available actually are. They just don't even know. They're just saying the same old shit that they've been saying for the last 10, 15 years. Oh yeah, man, just make your thumbnails really good and make your titles really good. What the hell does that mean? What's the actual science behind this stuff? That's what these people don't even know. They're just regurgitating stuff that they've heard their entire life. They don't actually do the research and deep dive into it. Stop listening to all the BS. It's holding you back. It's holding you back. Number 4, stop doing everything except for the thing itself. Oh my God, dude. This is such a big problem that I see, especially with people inside of my coaching program, and I have to force them to just get to work. And the people that I see get the best results, all the people that you've seen do interviews, client interviews on my YouTube channel, they got results because they came in and immediately just executed everything that I told them to do blindly and just put their trust in me, put their faith in me. And it worked. It works every time, every single time. The only time it doesn't work is when people come in and they're like, they're a month in, and I'm like, hey man, how's it going? They're like, oh, I'm still, waiting on the equipment to come in. I'm still, thinking about what my perfect niche is going to be. It's like, really, man? Like, you're unserious. You're just not serious. What are you doing? You need to be posting every single day. The thing is, what these people don't understand, and what you might not understand either, is like your videos at first are always going to suck. Get the suck out of the way early so you can start making good shit and start getting views and start making money. And also, if you look back 6 months at any point in time, you're going to think that your videos 6 months ago sucked. If I don't look back in 6 months and I think this video right here sucks, I'm doing something wrong. I'm not growing. I'm not getting better. So stop being afraid to suck and tricking yourself into thinking you're actually accomplishing something by thinking about doing the thing when you're not actually doing the thing. The only thing that is doing the thing is doing the thing. Post videos, upload videos, get inputs. Put inputs in so you can actually, your brain can get the outputs, collect the data, and understand how to problem solve based on the data. Your brain is the most powerful machine that exists on this planet. They don't have computers yet that can replicate the computing power of the human brain. They don't have it. That would be, quantum computers. They haven't cracked it yet. Once they do, though, I mean, this stuff's going to be pretty easy. But right now, they haven't cracked it. So you have to put the inputs in so your brain can understand the data, and your brain is so good at problem solving, it will figure out what to do. But if you're not putting the inputs in, you don't even have the data to be able to process it and have your brain spit out what to do. It can't do it. It's not possible. Sitting back and just thinking about doing the thing, yeah, your brain's going to come up with some ideas, but it's not going to be the right ones. It's going to be more trial and error and mostly error at that point. Number 5, most important one, nuke the bug. If you're in my program, you know what I'm talking about. Nuke the bug. Most people, they live their life like this, right? Say there's a bug loose in your house. Say it's a roach. What are most people going to do in that situation? They're going to chase it down. They're going to try to swat it with a broom or grab it and kill it with a paper towel or something, or grab it and throw it outside, whatever. But what do we do? What do the successful YouTubers do in that situation? And if you can't pick it up, the roach is a viral video. The roach is success on YouTube, okay? Most people chase it around, try to swat it, try to grab it, throw it outside. What do we do, though, inside of my program? This is what I try to brainwash people into doing. This is what I do, and everybody who I've been around that is very successful does. We nuke the entire house. We make it absolutely unreasonable for that roach to survive. We nuke the house to the ground. We just make it impossible to conceive that we would fail at doing the thing. And then obviously, like I said, in this case, the roach would be a viral video. The roach would be success on YouTube. We make it absolutely inconceivable that we would fail at going viral, that we would fail at succeeding on YouTube. And that's why I say shift your paradigm from posting weekly like everybody else tells you to do to posting. How many videos are you posting a day? Because that's how you make it inconceivable for you to fail at YouTube, is if you post every single day. Everybody else is doing weekly and every, like 3 times a week. If you do every single day, twice a day, 3 times a day, do you think you're going to fail? You think you might get some inputs into your brain that your brain can actually process and spit out the correct outcomes, spit out the correct solutions to your problems pretty quickly? You can if you post 7 videos a week, imagine how much quicker you're going to get there versus someone who's posting 1 video a week. You're going to get there so much faster, man, because you get so much more data, you get so much more inputs, you get so much more stuff for your brain to process and actually problem solve. That's the real advice, man. That's the stuff that people will not tell you. Other people don't tell you this stuff. Something that Naval Ravikant said is most entrepreneurs, they don't need coaching. They don't need advice. They need therapy. What's holding most people back, and obviously I give everybody, a ton of tactics and tactical stuff that other people don't talk about that I gatekeep for my clients specifically. But in reality, like the tactical stuff, you get within the first week of being inside of my program, and it's 4 months long. The rest of the 4 months is just breaking down the false beliefs and the incorrect mindsets that have been implanted upon you your entire life. I'm still working on removing them from myself, but I've done a pretty good job, and I'm very conscious of the limiting beliefs that I have. Most people, they don't need tactical YouTube advice as much as they need actual therapy. And I don't mean therapy from an actual therapist. I mean, you need to unlearn the false beliefs that have been implanted on you by society. Obviously, tactical YouTube advice will help as well, but you also need the mindset work. I would say it's probably 80% mindset, 20% tactical at this point. Hopefully this video helped you out. Hopefully it wasn't just the same cookie cutter regurgitated nonsense everybody else tells you, and it was actual real actionable advice. Let me know in the comments if you enjoy stuff like this. Hopefully it helped you out once again, and I appreciate all the support on the recent videos. I'll see you guys in the next one.